Thanks, Brad. Can you briefly touch on your methodology for a day trade, candles, fibs, market profile, footprint, moving average, price action, etc.? I can tell you that in terms of what you mentioned, Steve, none of the above. I really don't. For a day trade, I I used to do a fair amount of what you're talking about, especially the order flow and the footprint stuff, and now I find it to be completely irrelevant in the marketplace. So what I try and do is run some historical patterns that flow into the next day of trading, and maybe break down those actions in a 30-minute basis and so on. I'll look for accelerator points. I'll still look for large accelerator points around program times. The program times tend to keep changing. Right now, over the past few months, really some of the best times to trade directionally have been between 10:30 Central Time and about 12:30, 1 o'clock Central Time. The opening 2 hours have been, I think, very choppy on a whole, even though we've had some strong one-minute moves. I think they've been very choppy and very erratic in their behavior. So right now I'm tending to let some stuff play out, see how the market's reacting, see what's leading the market, so on and so on, wait for Europe to close, and then try and get involved in a trade. Now, as far as putting on the trade and what that entails, I really don't have a checklist. I tend to, in the current market, I do not want to play any breakout strategy. And right now we're pretty engaged in small pocket volatility, in other words, where the market will be in a 3-handle range for 25 minutes, and then all of a sudden it'll do 3 or 4 handles in about 90 seconds. Well, to me, that's a little sporadic for what I'd like to do as a day trade. So my frequency in the last few weeks has gone down significantly in my day trading. And that's a combination of a lot of factors, but as far as outrighting and pinpointing exactly what I do, it's kind of a messy input. I do a fair amount of work on equity baskets. I do a fair amount, and that actually, on a side note, that's been something that I made a lot of money on in the past, and those are really not working very well right now due to all the correlation.